signal came to record. Don't know what I'm going to say or anything else. I follow. The decision is not to send the link to people. The videos that I recorded to tell them how I am. Seems like better for them not to know. I was thinking it would be better for them to know something, but if I take it how they will see it through their eyes, it seems like it exceeds their worst nightmares. So better not to send, and for them to keep on forgetting about me. And I assume like I'm some kind of wound that is in the backhand, but it's not bothering you too much if you're not dealing with it. So that is a relief not to waste their time and maybe make them even more sorry. That might change if there will be some business activity and results, and maybe we'll think about the links. So I keep on recording for all the other purposes that I mentioned, okay, without the pressure of be very short because they don't have patience to listen. Still, there are some people that I will send the link to. The one that I think that really take interest in my words, and maybe me. Not that many left. But maybe people that are from Facebook, that are reading my stuff and want an update. Surely my Pakistani crew maybe want some update. We'll see, maybe a few more. I need to upload the files, we'll see how to do that. Kind of confusing. I've surely invented the new economical system. When I was saying stuff like this before, I always was saying, but maybe it should not be me to execute it. But I'm not saying that anymore. The reason is because no one else can execute it. Because it's so much about the detail, so many details. It's not enough just the big picture, the idea. It's about what you consider as small. And I don't even see stuff small anymore, because if any person on the planet will be my customer, So if I add egg roll or General Tso chicken, multiply it by the time that people will eat it, and all of them, everything is big, huge. So now it's easy to see why I'm handling big stuff. But again, there is no point to send it to the link because I'm talking about it for a long time. When there are no sales, no one believes. But still, the information will be there and will be used one way or another, and especially later over time. So what is the current update? Well, the flare is advancing, and it's amazing beyond any. I have a printer from Saver to print first flyers. I don't know how they will be delivered and how many pages I will print and whatever, but now I know that it's all part of the plan, so I don't need to worry about it. I can talk about the flyer endlessly, how amazing the parts are, but I don't need any more. It talks for himself, for itself. Maybe later I can go deeper to explain, but just going over it, that tells it all. I compete only with myself now, meaning everybody are so much behind it. There is no competition. So I keep on going more and more and more. I placed my phone on the stand. I hope that it's not hard to hear because of the wind, because I'm organizing my bag. By the way that I'm organizing my bag, it gives me some notion about today's activity. That is how I know that A is beyond time, because whatever I put, whatever I take, whatever I leave behind, later it matches what happens. That is why my life is beyond sci-fi, because it's not just about superpowers, it's about the wisdom behind it all. feel better now. I slept a lot. The sun was not hitting me today. So yesterday was terrible. The reason that I'm saying that is because it's hard for me to give some kind of generic update about my position. If you think that you know what is going on, tomorrow it might be entirely different. And even more so, because of this game of light and darkness, most likely it will be. So I'm saying, of course, that you might not continue following or whatever, but when you do not, don't think that you know what is going on. Because everything is changing very rapidly. Here I have scissors, and I have and I'm cutting it in the sides because of my small toe. Here, a little cut, worth a fortune. Because when the shoe is pressing the small toe, it's pressing on the rest. And when there is press, the thing is getting swallowed. And when it's getting swallowed, then it's pressing even more. And then it's smaller. Some kind of vicious chain effect. So here, a cut here. Here again, something that seems insignificant, but is huge because of the implication on the health, feeling. That is my life. Darkness, pain, suffering, until the point that it seems like hopeless. And then comes the invention. I'm relenting it about the thing of being gifted. No gifts. You need to work. You need to pay the price. In order to control something, you need to control the darkness and the light. Otherwise, it's not yours. It's what people consider luck. Each one has his own invention. Here, umbrella. I'm dealing now with the sun equation. That is tough one. You put the sunglasses, it's messing up this entire area and then block everything. and behind the ear. You're not putting all of this becoming twist to protect you from the sun. Then other parts are getting messed. I tried to use the umbrella, but it's not working that well as well. So along the groceries, I'm dealing with health issues endlessly. What? I do not talk Spanish, so someone came to talk with me. Normally, those are people that want drugs. I always say, not using cannot help you. Cannot sell, cannot buy. This video seems to me kind of boring, maybe because I'm talking about stuff that is already happened or figured out. But still, I'm directed to record it. So I do. Feel free to quit if it's boring you. Using my meeting now to relieve my muscles. There is a huge breakthrough in the balls situation and us. With my muscle disease, where everything becomes stiff, I discovered that normally I sit on my balls, and then everything becomes so stiff that it's like someone grabbing you by the balls. And the sensation is terrible. You saw it in the previous video. And then it impacts the entire groin area and hips and legs. And this is why it seems like guys have more less flexible hips than women. I learned to press the under part and then go all the way up and have the dick and the balls to the front. And at night, make sure they are not between my legs and even put the meat in between my legs. That one is huge because I was thinking that the chest area, when it's getting messed up, is making me weak and crazy but then I discover now the lower part, which is why it's hard for me to sit. So now I'm not going deeper because I'm not going to apply my system. But I'm just saying that every day, a large portion of my time, my energy, goes toward that over and over and over, and every day new discoveries. So I don't know how not to be bored because I'm not getting something new or interesting. But still, I'm directed to keep on recording. So I do. I don't know what will be the next sentence, just like you. So my life is all about the treatment, relieving muscles, dealing with all the hazard of reality from shoes to chairs to clothing to and the flyers, adding more items. I'm addicted to the flyers. When I'm not adding items, it's like a junkie not getting his fix. When I'm adding some nice things, then I have the energy to keep on going through the hardship of life. One of the things is what is so important about the flyer. I had already the website with endless items, everything organized. So, what is the big deal about the flyer and the waste of time? Well, as I get it, when you come to a new store, you want to check the prices. You want to get your essentials. So you go between the aisles and you sample. And many times you're not going deeper in one aisle because you want to see the big picture. So the flyer is doing just that. And so it's saving you the. And then when you go between all the aisles one by one with items, you get very fast the picture that this shit is crazy cheap and that it followed the title and the subtitle. Kind of a miracle. So it's taking all the knowledge that I have and place the items in a certain order and way of writing. And this is why it's such a big deal because go to website and start to browse aisles and million items. Most people don't have the patience, but here you read it like a suspension movie or because it's like a treasure hunt. Every line, you do the calculation how much you save during your lifetime with every good deal. And it's always keep stuff ahead, not finishing all the good stuff. On top of it, it go by essentials that a housewife is first of all want to finish with the basics. So it's helping her to do that. And then you have the fun stuff inserted when you want to take break from the basics. But fun stuff with really, really good deals. So I said that I will not explain about the flyer, but somehow I have. I have it. And anyway, I need to rub my muscles. So it's more of a waste of your time, not mine. In a way, I'm waiting to see how all of this will get executed, but not that much. As long as I'm adding items, I'm doing my shit. It's like writing the bestseller since the beginning of time. Everybody will read. Everybody will read over and over again until getting ready to start using the website. Now, for the small chance that I will not get it all executed, anyway, someone would. It's simply too good, too smart, too. Not even not that, just the prices and the selection. This is the new thing. So I live in a world where everything is going by my design. Doesn't matter what people think. No, think that they know. The flyer is the future, and then the website. The bad news is that I'm going to keep on living because there are endless items to add, the way to add them, the way to do the logistic. And no one else can do that. You have this song, everybody wants to rule the world. It's kind of bullshit because it's like the guy with the fancy haircut from Sopranos. He was getting the ruling part and then he got asthma attack or something because when you get something that you cannot handle, you just screw it up and feel bad. So it's not like if you want to rule the world, you can replace me. You cannot do it because you cannot handle the load, let alone do it 7 days a week, 16 hours a day for no pay. You might tell me that it's not all in the world adding stupid groceries to a flyer, but it is. Whoever control the commerce, control the world. Okay, commerce and wars and such. It will come to that part eventually. But when you control the commerce, then you can handle the wars and the politics and all the other shit. And so I'm already ruling the world. And you will ask me why the world. The flyers in English in the United States, but it's stupid. When it's good, it's like a Harry Potter movie. You are not limited it because it's English. You make the translation. The translation will be based on country, state, whatever. This is why it's ruling the world. It might be very tedious to people. It seems like it's the glory things of hanging up with the rich people and going to parties and drink alcohol. But it's bullshit. It is work. I'm not meeting anyone. I'm not. I just do the work, line by line. And it's not just adding lines. It's paying for every line with my blood, sweat, and tears. No, I will not go to places to get contributions to have my campaign better. I don't need contributions. I need value. I have value. For that, I need to be in proximity of items. I take the bus, I go to the store, I unite with the items. I'm directing even which one to look at. Then the website, and I've learned already the margin of the website that I'm using compared to the store. I'm competing on the verge of cents and tenths of cents, and others are, you know, the milk is coming from Aldi because on the website, even when it's supposed to be store prices, it's more expensive than Walmart, but on the store, it's cheaper. I was directed to know that. Grocery outlets, I'm using them a lot. They give me huge advantage with some of the major items, especially pizza. For that, I'm directed to go to pizza places, mainly to the trash. And then I'm crashing them. I'm directed to go to the Spanish places and I smash them into pieces. This is easy because they use a little meat and the rest is rice, beans, and some bullshit vegetables. So the margin is crazy. I was adding some burritos, but then it stopped and I didn't know why until I was directed to see the sales of burritos, the more specific ones. And now they will be added, but not before because before it was just a sampling. I'm saying that to explain that I'm not dealing just with the grocery chains. I'm dealing with all the rest, from pets to restaurants to fast food, out. Everything is on my list. So you post some items for cheap to have people into the store to screw them over with the rest. I use that. I'm not using it all because most of the sales are you can get it all the time at better price if you use wholesalers. But when it's really a good deal, now it go on my list. So this will make the chain owners suicidal because they work hard to find items they can put for cheap, and now when they are on my list, people get it from me and not coming from the store for the rest. So eventually they end up selling everything to me and not making money on the rest. Eventually, they will say, "What is the point?" Over time, we are just helping the bastard. So the sales is a major issue, which I'm now following. But then it's what to put on the flyer because some of the sales are temporary. I'm directed what to put, what not to put, what to check over time, what to move between the chains and getting it from here and then from there at a good price. So yes, this is how I rule the world. No politics, no bullshit, no wall, no. I just ate lines. I'm dealing with marketing all the time. You might say yes, I didn't deliver any flyers. Yes, but my idea of marketing is just add value, just for people to trust you that if an item is on your list, it is the best option. This is the marketing, this is the advertisement, this is the selling. So I'm selling every day, billions, trillions of dollars. Every line, I'm selling. And once I sell, no one else will sell. If you check the flyer, you understand. So it's not just about prices. I'm saving you so much trouble, so much hassle to go between the chain to check the coupons, to carry, to go to multiple places, fuel, bus. If it's worth it, it's on my list. There are so many other things that I will not continue talking about them. I'm just saying that the game is over. Just over. It's not about me winning. It's about you winning. It's about ending stupidity. It's about better life. It's about stopping the slavery. Which is why I'm glad, because if I was just another rich asshole that invented something and then sell it for high price and get richer, it's not really that much of celebration. But when my success is yours, then it's kind of real celebration. Yes, I do not celebrate my success with Fox style, going to the limo and with the champagne glasses. It is your idea about success. End of the day, I'm going to my mattress. Hope that no one will steal it. Dig in my food from the trash. But it's the inner feeling. My life mattered. Another good thing. I made the world a better place. More and more and more. So it's kind of mixed feelings because I'm needing so much. It means that there is no chance that I will die. I will take care of it. But at least satisfaction is my painkiller. If I just have my shitty life, my disease, my pains, my loneliness, my tears, my whatever, when I'm not adding items, then it's too hard to handle. It's like someone in great pain in the hospital not getting his oxy. Yes, they have even a nice name for it. Like it's a fucking candy. But when I'm adding an item, it relieves the pain. It's like getting probably shots of dopamine that trigger the reward center in the brain. But I know how it is to bring people to my way because who the fuck want to go to what I've gone through to get this dopamine when you can just get a drink or a shot or a smoke or I understand that. How to get the dopamine the right way. Especially when the one leading the way is suicidal. This is why the seven chakra way is not really easy to. You will have it only when you have no other choice, when all the rest is not good enough. But I'm preparing you here, my life, to know that it's a horrified journey. Sometimes I'm thinking that I'm in Abu Ghraib and in a torturing chamber. Yep, this is where I've ended up. So for me, there is no happy end. This stinky disease is killing the happily ever after. But at least I have something to keep me going. In case someone really want to know how I am, need to rub my feet all the time. When my finger is needed for the walk, not, and then the pain start to be horrible and the weakness. pay, to rule the world the right way. You pay so much, and sometimes it's not about the payment. It's about that I'm a mathematician, so I'm calculating automatically the pain for the rest of my life, the inconvenience, and now the probability that it will be almost for sure. So the numbers are so huge that it's taking my energy from dealing with my pain. This is about chronic disease. Once it hits you, even if you have a good day with less pain, you think ahead on all the other days. So you want to be gifted? You wonder how to have it happen, or you just want to be lucky and, well, prepare yourself. Who knows how much you pay, what will be required. But there is something that helped me. It's in Julie's song. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel that bad. But I have adaptation for it because if I was just doing that, I would have felt even more depressed because all my favorite things that I cannot have, it's even hard to handle the situation. But over the years, I have sampled all my favorite things, memorized how it really is, to remember when I'm feeling down about happiness. However, not holding my breath or having hopes because mathematically I take into account that there will be a way of existence eventually when all these things can be all together and without the shitty part. Possible, of course. Whoever invented the pleasure and the pain and the shit and the light surely know how to do it. Actually, it's even easier. As if someone sugar rush without the diabetes and all the rest. As having sex without condom, without the diseases. As having food without getting fat, ugly, stinky. Create a world where everybody can be like George, eating and having sex at the same time, but even this part need to be solved because guys do not last too much. So I have a world where they can last all day long while eating their sandwich and thousand kinds of ice cream from the good place, and with the perfect woman, and underwater, which is where I like to be, and not like clown with and not even have showers. And of course, the major part that you don't need to dig through endless shit in order to get good music, let alone the best music. Here you have Sleeping Sun, you have The Art of Suicide, you have מזל שיש אותך. Here. songs that I listen to probably hundreds of times and never get tired of. But you don't need to go to millions to filter or to compromise on the stuff that is not that great because you cannot can be yes whoever created this music. So this is nice. The main part is